Current voice, English. Silver can't attract a good games host. Gold can't replace a nice tutorial. Welcome to Azure Game Utopia. In Ultraman Dice Wars, players will lead their own Ultraman squad to battle opponents. Try to defeat opponents using their abilities and traits. Fight until the very last moment. First, let's look at the game setup. Shuffle 28 hero cards and deal 7 to each player. Then proceed with drafting, until each player has 5 cards. The rest are removed face down. Drafting method is shown on screen. Pause to watch if needed. For first-time players, you can group cards by the letters on the bottom left. Directly pick out groups with letters and separate them. Then each player takes one group. Players choose 2 cards to place face down in the front row. The other 3 cards are placed face down in the back row. All players reveal their cards simultaneously. All players take starting resources according to the symbols on the bottom left of each card. Take corresponding markers as starting resources. Place the remaining components and 7 ally tiles nearby for easy access. The player with the highest number on the bottom left of their card starts. The game proceeds clockwise starting from that player. That player chooses one of their hero cards to attack. After attacking, the turn passes clockwise to the next player. The game ends when only one player has hero cards left. That player wins. Now let's explain the components. The top right of the card is basically the health. If the opponent can match this value in one turn, the hero is defeated. The player who defeats the hero gains the resource markers shown at the top right. The middle left shows the number of dice to roll when this hero attacks. The bottom right shows the hero's traits and skills. The center action row shows the attack order and method. Execute from left to right. If the card conflicts with basic rules, the card effect takes precedence. There are 3 types of markers with the following effects. Number of dice, discard during your turn. You can roll 1 additional die this time, but cannot exceed 7 dice. Additional rolls, discard during your turn. You can reroll any number of dice once. Eliminate dice after opponent rolls. You can discard this marker to invalidate one of the opponent's dice. Next, let's see the attack process. Players execute the following steps when attacking. First, choose one of your front row heroes. If you choose a back row hero card, you must swap it with a front row card. Then place a cube on the chosen hero to represent the attacker. And take the number of dice shown in the middle left. Execute actions from left to right in the center action row. There are 2 types of symbols with the following effects. Roll the dice. If this symbol appears after the first time in the same attack, it means reroll any number of dice used in this attack. Target. Choose the attack target. You must choose an opponent's front row hero card as the target. Place a cube above the card to represent the defender. After all actions are done, check if the attacker's dice fully meet the defender's dice shown at the top right. If yes, the defender hero is defeated. The defending player must try to move a back row hero card to the front row. If not defeated, nothing else happens. Additionally, the starting player has a restriction in the first turn. They can only choose front row heroes to attack. Cannot choose back row heroes. Finally, let's see some detailed rules. Ally tiles, where the player is first reduced to 2 or fewer hero cards. And all remaining hero cards are in the front row. The player can choose an ally tile to place in front of them. And take resource markers according to the top left of the tile. The ability is shown below the tile. The player keeps this ability until the end of the game. If both attacker and defender need to take ally tiles at the same time, the defender takes first. Here is a demonstration of an attack. Players take dice according to the number shown in the middle left of the card. Take the corresponding dice. Then execute actions according to the action row. The example shows roll, target, then reroll. If the dice fully satisfy the dice pattern on the top right of the target card after rolling, it is considered a defeat of that card. You gain the resources shown at the top right of that card. The game continues with players attacking in turns, until only one player has hero cards left. That player wins. If players want a shorter game, they can change the end condition to when the first player is eliminated. The player with the most hero cards remaining wins. If tied, the player with more markers wins. If still tied, the player with the higher front row number wins. Finally, let's look at support cards. There are 5 cards in the game with no values in the middle left. These are called support cards. If used, shuffle them into the deck during setup. Other setup remains the same. Support cards have no values and cannot attack. If only support cards remain, that player is considered eliminated. These are all the game rules. Now let's see the summary. Ultraman Dice Wars is designed by the famous designer Reiner Knizia, with the Ultraman theme, making it more memorable and approachable. Through simple battle rules, you can quickly have a game. Players who like Ultraman or simple dice battle games can check it out. This tutorial ends here. If you like it, please subscribe, like, and comment. Every week, the 𝐔𝐥𝐭𝐫𝐚𝐬 channel has new videos. See you next time, bye.